Yep.
Okay, it's story time. I'm going to tell you 3 stories about Moses. So get comfy, pull up a beanbag chair, a coat, a bag of chips. Could you make it a big bag? I'm kind of hungry. So, here we go. Story number 1. Moses and his moan heads. What's a moan head? Well, that's somebody who moans a lot. Or you can get into the chainsaw kind of a thing. Anyway, that's what a moan head is. Now, here's what happened. Moses helped the children of Israel escape from a king who was really mean to them. God promised to lead them out of Egypt into a beautiful home called the Promised Land, filled with gobs and gobs of delicious food and wonderful, beautiful places to live. They were traveling on foot. Do you think they were thankful that God was leading them to an awesome home? No. All they did the whole way there was moan, moan, moan. Are we there yet? My feet are tired.
What's taking us so long?
They all stopped for a rest. And Moses said, all right, guys. Joshua and I are going to go meet with God up on top of this mountain here. Now, you behave. And don't get into any trouble. My brother Aaron is in charge until we get back. But the moanheads got bored and tired of waiting for them to come back. And they said, hey, Aaron, since Moses is taking so long, let's build us some gods so we can party.
Yeah, let's build some gods.
It's just like if Moses wasn't there to hold their hands, they'd go out shopping for a new god. So Aaron said, okay, dudes and dudettes, lend me your earrings. Aaron took the gold earrings and melted them down. He turned them into a golden cow. Hey, I like this gold cow. It reminds me of one of the gods the Egyptians had. Aaron said, guys and gals, I don't think we're supposed to worship this moo cow or be dancing like this.
God won't find out. He's busy in that meeting up on the mountain with Moses.
Wrong. God knew, and God said, Moses, go down from this mountain. Your people, the people you brought out of the land of Egypt, have done a terrible sin. Oh, so now they're my people, now that they're acting like brats. When they believed you, when they praised your name, then they were your people. As Moses and Joshua went down the mountain, they heard this awful noise. Almighty Boo, won't you give us a chance? What is that? A war or something? Oh, no. It's not war. It's singing. Our people will not be coming out with a CD anytime soon. By the time Moses had reached the camp and had seen the golden cow, he was really angry. Aaron! What is going on? I need you in charge for 40 days and nights, and everybody turns into a bunch of cow worshippers. God was so angry with them. They never learned from their mistakes either. They just kept rebelling against God and rebelling against God. The end. Great story. Well, I mean, that's kind of just part 1. It gets better. Here comes story number 2 now. This one's appropriately titled, Moses and His Still Moaning Moanheads.
I'm starving.
Well, here, have a bite of my manna.
I have my own manna, thank you very much. I want meat. Remember back in Egypt when we used to get burgers?
Yeah, and chocolate, corn chips, and pizza. What I wouldn't give for a foot-long hot dog with Egyptian fries about now. But no, we have to eat manna.
And manna.
Man, I'm really getting tired of eating manna. Yeah, manna omelets, manna casseroles. You can bake it, fry it, broil it, boil it, fricassee it. We have manna a la mode.
We were better off in Egypt. Let's tell Moses we want meat.
Meat, yeah, meat, yeah.
We want meat. We want meat. We want meat. We want meat.
Well, God was angry and Moses was getting really tired of these rebellious moonheads. God, what are we going to do with these people? They're never happy with anything. And now they're having a little gripe fest over the food you gave them. And God said, tell the people to make themselves holy. Tomorrow they will eat meat.
These guys? Holy? Are we talking about the same guys?
Say to them, the Lord heard you cry that you wanted meat and that you were better off in Egypt. So now the Lord will give you meat to eat. You will not eat it for just 1, 2, 5, 10, or even 20 days. You will eat that meat for a whole month. You will eat it until it comes out your nose. Whoa, coming out your nose.
Isn't that funny?
Hey, God really said it too, in Numbers chapter 11, verse 20. And that meat made them sick. Now, what's so stupid about this is, remember, God promised them a new home with lots of really nummy food, but because they were so disobedient and had major attitude problems, God couldn't reward them yet. God couldn't let them into the promised land either until they put a sock in it and stopped rebelling against Him. Okay, so after this meat and manna thing, the Israelites learned their lesson and stopped complaining.
Not.
Which brings me to story number 3. Moses and his still moaning, incredibly annoying moanheads.
Moses, why did you bring us out here?
Egypt was so much better.
I want to go home.
We're gonna die out here. There's no water.
There's no air conditioning either. My mascara is brown.
Snakes!
Hey, we messed up. We messed up. Ask God to help us. Oh, we need help. Moses prayed to God, but God didn't take away the snakes. He told Moses to make a bronze snake and put it on a pole. Whoever got bitten by a snake was supposed to look at the bronze snake and he would live. Do you think all this finally put an end to the complaining? Do you think the Israelites finally obeyed God? Do snakes fly? It was a while before they made it to the promised land. But that's another story. You know, sometimes God may have some awesome thing for us, and we miss out because we're too busy disobeying and not trusting Him. Did you know that this trip across the wilderness that they were taking on foot, it could have taken just a few weeks? Instead, it took 40 years, and that's because they kept disobeying. God has great things in store for us when we'll just stop moaning and obey.